So it started in about 2014 after I got out of the Marines. I was working in a deli, just got out of a band called Angry, Young and Poor, and met with Jeremy Mix, who owns this fine studio here. And he started a solo project for me called Yuppie. In the 80s, I feel like Yuppies were given everything. Coming from the Marine Corps, I've never been given anything. I've had to constantly go out and get what I wanted. Even with the album deal I got with Jeremy Mix and Invention City Records, I have to prove myself constantly, and I have to push myself as an artist. I have to push myself physically and mentally. The term just kind of was tongue-in-cheek.
I got involved because I moved back from Chicago to Dayton, and Zach and I had been good friends for a long time. And right when I moved back was about the time he wanted to start working on this new record. I have always been kind of a singer-songwriter as well, and I didn't have a footholding in Dayton with a group of friends where I was writing like that and collaborating. So when Zach asked about joining, we started writing songs together right away, and it's fun.
Just looking at his musicianship and just being friends for a while, I knew it was going to be a good fit.
I think that we're both trying to write songs that I think address things that we deal with directly, either whether it's something we both share an experience of. All the songs really just come from throwing ideas on a wall that are started from, I think, lyrically things that are inspiring us right now.
The last record is completely different than this record we're writing right now. And I think aesthetically, we're working together to make these songs more mature and trying to make this album more beneficial to what we want to say as artists.
I like honest songwriting. I always find the artists that I relate to the most, I just find a truth in the lyrics. Artists that I think write lyrics that came right from their heart and they're not putting on a front.
Kind of like Yanni Wolf from Y.
Yeah.
The lyrics he writes are the most honest lyrics their album Alopecia is one of my top 10 favorite albums of my life. Just because that album is so poignant and truthful in every single thing that he talks about.
I want people to have a good time when they're listening to it. I don't want it to be, I think when I write a song, the subject matter is a lot more melancholy than the tone of the tune sometimes. I want a song to just be fun and you can groove to it and you can enjoy yourself. I want, if someone enjoys it, to then go back to the lyrics and they're not dumb as hell. I want the lyrics to also mean something later and be like, man, that song just kind of elevated for me as a listener. Now it means something more to me than it even did the first time I heard it, when I just really dug the sound of it. And I think that's a balance that I'm always trying to go after.
I just want to show people what we've been working on. I'm proud of it, and I think that people will really latch onto it.